afternoon, everyone. Briefly, your daily ride in a social way. Imagine, wouldn't it be great if you can talk and chat to your to the girl in your bus that is standing there? Oops, sorry. Wouldn't it be great? So if you can make contact with the girl that is sitting in your bus in your daily bus, but you didn't dare to have contact with her. Wouldn't it be great if you can message to fellow customers that you're a little bit disabled and ask for help for your next ride because you're on the next stop? And would it be great if you could send a message to the bus you just stepped off that you lost your backpack and ask them to keep it safe for you? And then, of course, for STIP, wouldn't it be great if you can have all data from all your users and use it again for the service of these users? So we have built the first, now I will use the word, hyperlocal, temporary, contextual social service. My team forced me to present it, so hyperlocal. It's a social service which will only be possible when you're on the bus and in the next stop. Temporary, so only during your bus ride. Contextual, a chat box with all your people in the bus. And social, well, making socialize the people in the bus. As you know, each vehicle is just a part of a network. In this network, everything is conversation, but only during the bus, in this typical bus element that will only last as long as you ride this.
Now, how did we actually do it? When you arrive at your bus station, we go from the fact that you have an iBeacon on your bus station of the QR code. So actually, when you arrive, you get a push notification on your cellular phone asking you to select your line. So you have to select your line. Once you select your line, you can actually start to mingle. You select your bus. You can start to talk with your fellow commuters. And when you leave the bus, again on the bus iBeacon. And when you leave the bus 2 minutes after the conversation is done. So you only have the place when you start a conversation, when you actually go to the bus stop, you do your conversation, and when you leave the bus, again, conversation is done. So I'll try to show you how it actually works. Is a little bit small, but okay. So you start and you actually username or password or use Facebook Connect to log in. Let's say I'm the new commuter and I do the login. Just push it. So you insert a quote, a mood and your interest. Then you click next. Or you have a QR code, or you have an iBeacon. If you have an iBeacon, you don't need a QR code, so you immediately go to the next screen, where you select your line. And once you selected your line, you see the bus driver. So the bus driver coming to your actual next stop. So you see both bus drivers. You see also the lights that they received. So again, there is a kind of a liking system also for the bus drivers. You say, okay, I'll take this bus. And then you have the bus driver, it's kind of chatbot integration also. So automatically you have the bus driver welcoming you on his bus and telling you, okay, there are 3 people where you can chat with. And then you can actually just chat. You can also look at the profile of the persons. So you can request contact information or just look at their profile for Charlotte. But I want to know Charlotte, so I request her contact details. Then I get a private message where you can say, okay, I give my private details or I don't give my private details. Let's say I give them, and then you simply have all the messages below. And then at the end of your bus ride, you get a message that, okay, you have the connection. And at the end of your bus ride, so when you leave the bus after 2 minutes, you get a goodbye Charlotte from the bus driver that says, okay, great work. great that you were on my bus. I would like to welcome you again. If you have any questions for the STIP, you got the social channels below, and you can like the right. So that's about it. Wait.
We also made a demo. This is the actual app that we already made. Well, this is demo screen just to Google this means. But for example, I'm already logged into it. I'm showing you the link. It's a Facebook link. I can go to my info page. This was the first page that I see. Enter more information. And if I hit next.
I became even wrapped in paper, so we didn't see that.
So now did I
The Q&A time starts. Can you go on?
So we already have this, so that was in the open data part, so we got that would be the lines that we got from open data for or the data lines from or something like that. So just pick a random step. And so this one is the next bus to interface, so we can already go to now in the chat room, already this message. We should also be in the chat room to address the second message.
Maybe not for the not for the Q&A, but same thing. We also would like to make a backend system where you actually have your most popular driver, your chat messages, and also every bus on a Google page where you can actually monitor your buses and click on your buses and see the status of your bus in real time. So what's really important for us is, again, same story, but we would like to use this data from your iBeacons where you know exactly where your bus is, and crowdsource this data into a backend system where you can actually feed it back to the STIP, so they know exactly where their buses are, because it's iBeacon.
Questions? Still 3 minutes remaining.
To understand better, the driver will not be in the chat for real. I mean, they're just automatic chat. Okay, just so a message of welcome and goodbye. Okay.
Yeah, and when you leave the bus, you will also get a message again from the driver, which of course would be a chatbot with the name of the driver, and you would be able to rate your experience. Like, I'm sorry, but this bus was a bit dirty, so it might have to be cleaned or something. The chatbot would then be able to send that data to STIP, for example. No, the real driver has to be driving at that chatbot. Just
Why do you need the beacon if there's so much data available? Like there's the static data, dynamic data. Why do you need this beacon? We watched the other group; they did it automatically. Why didn't you do that?
So, for example, the beacon would be used to be able. Let's say you know where the stop is by GPS. It would be perfectly possible, but then you would need an app that constantly pulls GPS, which would be disastrous for your battery life. So in that case, it's much easier to just pull for low Bluetooth energy devices, which are the light beacons, and push a push notification in that case. So it would be much better for battery life to just detect the stops by beacons.
Yeah, and next to that, GPS localization is not as strong as iBeacon triangulation. So let's say you have Brussels, you have a long stop where you have two waiting time, two stops next to each other. Let's say at Amsterdam. You can't possibly say through the GPS where you actually stand. Through iBeacons, you can triangulate. You can say you're exactly at 1 meter from it. You can exactly say I'm there, which is and also for iBeacons, the commuter doesn't need to do anything. He actually gets the push notification. He doesn't need to open his cellular phone. He gets the push notification. You can click on it. And you can actually start on it, so you don't need any interaction between. You need to open the app. Actually, it's the app that pushes you to open it.
Is it possible to create a network of people of your network, and then to see where they are in the network. For example, you can wait the following bus to be with your preferred.
We had the discussion, and it's all that we need to structure our things. We really wanted to give a demo, and those things dropped off. We also would like to put in games so they can play with each other, do matching on ages. So if you get two young people, you can actually do matching. You can propose them to play games. All those things can be possible.
But it's also just to focus on the bus ride, because we don't want to be the next social network either. It's just very local, very temporary. It's on the bus, and afterwards it's finished.
Well, it's a pity that you block it there. I mean, briefly, it's a way. I feel the name probably could be different, but this is my because of course you create connection of people, of real people. This is important. I mean, you are not just making a kind of Facebook thing exactly. So that's the important thing, is that you connect people interested.
That's something that we didn't talk about. For example, you get your status. Status can be come sit next to me and talk to me.
Yeah.
Because we also want to motivate not only digital communication but also the social communication.
The real one, yeah.
So that you really say, I don't want to sit next to you, I'm reading a book. Come sit next to me and talk to me.
I think it's great. I think I like the idea to connect the travelers and the driver. This is really, really nice. I won't probably not use the connecting with my fellow partner in the bus, because I think it's easier to talk. But for the driver, it's perfect. Did you imagine that the driver could send specific message for this ride? For example, there is a problem in the bus. The back door is not opening, for example. You could push this kind of information so everybody knows that.
He needs to drive, so that's why
we send a message.
Take a mic, please.
Name of the driver, so it could be customized.
Yeah, it would be a good idea I think to have some personalized messages or program on the line.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, so